Geerup, why do you even care about these videos of people burning the Bible? You say that these videos are much like that of Nazism and fascism. I guess you probably also believe that Hitler was an atheist, but you'd be sadly misinformed. He was raised a Roman Catholic and then accepted Protestant views to support his anti-Semitism and his political agenda. His anti-Semitism views are believed to have come from a book written by Martin Luther entitled "On the Jews and Their Lies." To quote the article on Wikipedia about Martin Luther's anti-Semitism, he argued that the Jews were no longer the chosen people, but were the devil's people. They were a base, whoring people, that is, no people of God, and their boast of lineage, circumcision, and the law must be accounted as filth. The synagogue was a defiled bride, yes, and an incorrigible whore, and an evil slut. The Jews were full of the devil's feces, which they wallow in like swine. He advocated setting synagogues on fire, destroying Jewish prayer books, forbidding rabbis from preaching, seizing Jews' property and money, smashing up their homes, and ensuing that these poisonous and vermin worms were forced into labor or expelled for all time. He also seemed to sanction their murder, writing, "We are at fault in not slaying them." Nazis did burn books that were considered to be un-German. But what are you trying to say, that burning Bibles are unatheistic? This is ludicrous. You say that we promote logic and reasoning, and somehow burning a Bible proves that to not be the case with us atheists. These Bibles have probably been studied, because a lot of atheists will tell you that they became one after further studying its contents. You paint this act as to some atheist right, and atheism has no dogma or traditions. Just because a few atheists decide that it would be cool to burn the Bible doesn't prove anything that you are saying. It might be offensive to you, and I'm sorry if it is. It seems to me that you're holding more importance in the book than in a way treating it as if it was literally God itself. I understand that you consider this blasphemous. You also say something to the effect that atheists are Nazis, and I will concede that there are some atheists that are no better than fundamentalist Christians as yourself. These atheists that burn Bibles are more than likely doing this in a symbolic way, to renounce their freedom from religious tyranny and dogma. Just like Christians have burned satanic Bibles and rock albums that were considered to be evil. So truly, Geerup, this is really a case of the pot calling the kettle black. I personally have never burned a Bible, and I have no intent in doing so. I enjoy philosophy and religion, so I keep my Bible around to learn and extract the wisdom that can be gained from it. As far as taking it as an infallible truth or some historical record, I do not see it as such.